I made bone broth. It has been simmering for like 30 hours. I haven't had the chance to sit down my baby long enough to strain it, but now we're doing that. Yay. You know what? I'm gonna do this over the sink. This is what remains. There was this one time my dad asked me to strain some chicken broth that he had made, and I had only ever strained one thing, and that was noodles. And so I was like, all right, and I just strained the whole thing right down the sink. And I was like, here's your bones. I don't know why you want them, but here is my bone broth. Okay, I feel like there's been a lot of hype recently about bone broth. I saw on the internet, like, oh, bone broth is good for your gut health. And I'm like, wait, why? Because when I think of gut health, I think probiotics and like yogurt, and like bone broth. Bone broth is not probiotics. And so I was like, wait, why is it good for your gut health? So I asked ChatGPT. Bone broth is very high in collagen, which is very good for like your bones and your skin and like your nails and everything, your hair. But what it also does is it goes in and it kind of like protects your gut lining. So like your gut, it's like this big long tube all scrambled together in your tummy. When you don't eat great food, it can cause the outer layer to kind of get holes. And when you're doing bone broth, it kind of prevents those holes and it lines it nicely. So then when you do eat like your fruits and vegetables, your body is actually able to absorb those nutrients through the gut lining. And I just did some research, and apparently it helps reduce inflammation in the gut, and that prevents sickness and everything, including depression, because apparently your gut and your brain are like very, very interconnected. And so if you have a happy gut, then you have a healthy brain. And so really bone broth is like an antidepressant. So drink your bone broth and sadness won't rule your mind. Yay!